guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Heaven with Heaven's Audventure, and I decided to finally film a what I eat in a week video. So this was very unplanned. I woke up on a Monday morning. I said, let's film this video. So I didn't go to the grocery store and buy anything specific for this video. I didn't plan out any meals. This is an extremely average what I actually eat in a week video. So that being said, not everything is super healthy. Not everything is well balanced. I'm not your typical YouTuber, aesthetically pleasing, showing the world what I eat. So I'm gonna make these perfect little meals and make it act like I eat that every week. Because as you guys know that follow me on Instagram, I eat some really weird snacks all the time. The biggest thing I struggle with is not eating enough protein, and I do go to the gym several times a week. So I'm trying to incorporate more protein in my diet. I just am not a big meat eater. I do love beans, but I just don't want to eat a whole can of beans for dinner. That's another thing, you guys. I do only cook and eat for myself. It is just me, which makes it a little more difficult when you're meal prepping and things, because doing all of that effort to make a meal for one person is struggling. Unless you just want to eat the same thing for an entire week, which is also struggling. So it's a really lose-lose kind of battle when you're cooking for one. It's a struggle.
I'm also not a foodie.
I have a lot of food allergies. I'm allergic to a lot of things. I'm also a very picky eater. I also have a lot of digestive sensitivities. That limits what I can actually eat. My boyfriend is an extreme foodie. He can like pick apart the ingredients inside something. He'll talk about a meal for days, about how it just changed his whole day. It just like lit up his life. I cannot relate to any of that. Food is literally just to make a turkey, okay? We have to eat to survive, and that is the only point of me eating. I do not enjoy it. I just don't love most foods. So if that was not inspirational for you, you can go ahead and click off of this video. That's fine. I will not be offended. Also, on a serious note, if any of you do struggle with any type of eating disorder, if talking about food is going to be a triggering topic for you, please click off of this video. I do not want to make you uncomfortable. If you struggle with comparing yourself to others, if you're trying to do some miraculous diet, if any of that is a topic in your life, please click off of this video. But I will say, you comparing yourself to what I eat, you'll probably feel better about what you eat on a day-to-day basis. So, also, this specific week that I filmed, again, I did not plan to do this that week. It ended up being a very average week. I went to the office for a couple days that week. I worked from home a couple days. I went to dinner with a friend, which I usually do one night a week, and then I had a date night with my boyfriend, and I also ended up going out to eat with my family. So it was a very average week, and I did do an entire week. So I started this video on Monday, and we ended on Sunday. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. Let's jump into Monday. So I started my Monday by eating my breakfast bar, which is a Cool Mint Chocolate Cliff Bar. I ate this at 7:30 in the morning. Then at 10 a.m. I got hungry again for my second breakfast, so I made a strawberry smoothie with some strawberry Greek yogurt, some fresh strawberries. I did a handful of spinach, and I water it down with some sort of juice cocktail. I think this one was like a raspberry cranberry. I squirt some lemon juice for some vitamin C, added some chia seeds. I blended this up a little bit to make room for some protein powder because I did go to the gym this day. And I do not add ice to my smoothies, you guys. I do not like frozen smoothies like the rest of the world. Then for lunch, I actually made this on Sunday and I just reheated it, but it's like an egg pizza of sorts. This was a sun-dried tomato tortilla. I used 4 eggs, some spinach, tomatoes, garlic, onion. I added some yellow pepper, some basil, and then cheese, salt, and pepper. Really delicious, but you definitely have to be in the mood for some egg. I got hungry again at 3 p.m., so I just made some peanuts that I had left over from a baseball game I went to a few days ago. Then at 6 p.m. I made like a pre-dinner before I went to my Bible study, and this is a go-to little meal for me. I cut up 2 vine tomatoes and put them in a pan. I put olive oil, usually some minced garlic, salt and pepper, and then you just broil it in the oven for like 4 or 5 minutes, and they are perfection. Then I also made some toast and spread some Havarti cheese on it, and then put more grape tomatoes on this because I could never have enough tomatoes. So this was my dinner before going to Bible study. Then when I got back from Bible study around 8:30, I made a little snack plate before bed of some Colby Jack cheese, a yellow pepper, and then sopressata meat. I don't know how to pronounce that, and then I also ate a coconut yogurt. So on Tuesday, I started my day with my breakfast bar with some decaf coffee with some half and half. And then around 9:30, I made a yogurt bowl with some strawberry Greek yogurt, some fresh strawberries, some granola, some coconut, and some chocolate chips. And I had to go to this work event at our other office, and they were having this like popcorn thing, so I came home with a little bag of popcorn. Then when I got home from the event at 12:30, I made a sandwich. I used 2 slices of cheese, provolone and Colby Jack, some mustard, some deli ham, a slice of onion, a slice of tomato, some pickles, and I also cut up a tomato for a side. I just added some salt and pepper and fresh tomato because I can never have enough tomato. Then at 3 p.m. I got hungry again, so I sliced up an apple and actually dipped it in hot fudge and then had it with some veggie straws. And I do usually cook one meal a week, so this week I used a recipe from Half Baked Harvest. It was absolutely delicious. It was a lemon basil pasta recipe. So it had Brussels sprouts, pesto, pasta, some prosciutto. Then I went to a different Bible study this night and they had some Chick-fil-A cookies, chocolate chips. And then I was up late on Tuesday night, so I ended up having a granola bar before bed, just a peanut granola bar. Wednesday, I had my Cliff Bar at 7:30 in the morning. And I actually went to the office this day, so I packed my lunch in the morning, but at around 10, I ate an orange and a coconut yogurt with some Ritz crackers. And then I ate my lunch at 12:30. This was the leftovers of that pasta I made yesterday. It is so good. I can't wait to make that multiple more times. 1:30, I ate some fruit gummies. 2:30, I ate 2 little tiny Mounds bars that my coworker bought for me because they're my favorite candy bar. Then when I got home, I had a little bit of a pre-dinner because I was going on a date with my boyfriend. So I just made a green bean salad. I steamed some green beans in a bag, cut up a red pepper, added some salami. I was gonna add some mozzarella little pearl ball things, but they were smelly, so we didn't have those. So I added some goat cheese that I had left over from yesterday's recipe, some sunflower seeds, and I crushed up some Ritz crackers because I ran out of croutons, which was such a bummer, but that way I can have some crunch. Added some tomatoes, some olive oil, salt, pepper, probably oregano, and some garlic. And I made enough for leftovers tomorrow. I had a couple pieces of candy. And then around 8 o'clock, we had dinner at Fuddruckers. So I had a cheeseburger with a whole lot of pickles, some fries, and a cookie. And it was so good. I was up late on Wednesday, so Thursday I didn't have my breakfast bar until 8:30. And then around 10:30, I made another strawberry smoothie, strawberry Greek yogurt, some strawberries, some spinach, lemon juice, and I added some more protein powder because I was going to the gym this day with some chia seeds and a little bit of that juice cocktail just to make it a little more watery. Then at 12:30, I had the other half of my green bean salad from yesterday. I just added some olive oil and I added some extra Parmesan cheese because it didn't have enough cheese yesterday. I snacked on 2 little Colby Jack cheese sticks at 2:30. And then I was going to dinner with a friend tonight, so I had a little pre-dinner again at 5 o'clock. I just made 1 little egg and 2 bell peppers, and I put some ranch on the peppers. I also snacked on a little bit of milk chocolate peanuts from Buc-ee's. Dinner was at 8 o'clock. We went to this pizza place. They had delicious fried pickles, and we each got our entire pizza because they messed up our order and gave us entire pizza for free. My day at 7:30 with a Cliff Bar. I ran out of yogurt, so at 10 o'clock I just made a strawberry bowl and then added a little bit of some sweet syrups. I think this was a caramel syrup and then some chocolate sauce. And because there was no protein in that, I was hungry 30 minutes later and I spread some Havarti cheese on a little pack of Ritz crackers. At 12:30, I made more leftovers of my Brussels sprouts and pasta dish that we made on Tuesday. I also added in a slice of pizza from last night. And then at 5 o'clock, I made another pre-dinner with just slicing up some sweet peppers with some onion, and then I put some ranch on it, a little pepper bowl. And then at 8 o'clock, I made my dinner, which I made my homemade meatballs that I make all the time. These are divine. They are so good. And you can just add them as little sides with whatever you make that week. They're super good. And then Saturday, I ate my Cliff Bar at 9 in the morning and I ended up eating lunch at 12. I just reheated that same pasta we made on Tuesday. This is the problem with cooking for one, you guys. You have the same leftovers for a whole week. 12:30, I had 2 more of the little baby Mounds bars. And then Mom ended up getting some sweet potato chip things when we were at Sam's, so I ate some of those. Then I went out to eat with my parents around 5. I got some steak tacos and fried pickles. They were super good. And then around 8 o'clock, I ended up eating a little bit of ice cream. This is actually a frozen custard, and I added some more Oreos to it to give it more of a crunch. And then I was up late on Saturday night, so I had another one of my little peanut granola bars at 11:30. Sunday morning at 7 a.m., I had a Cliff Bar before church. I do serve at church, so I have to be there super early. And then I had a Krispy Kreme donut to hold me over until lunch. I came home, heated up my meatballs, added some A1 around 11:30. I also sliced up an apple and ate this with the meatballs for something a little sweet as well. Then I came over to my parents' house for dinner and they had a leftover chocolate chip cookie. So we had dinner around 6 and I had a baked potato with butter and cheese, some baked beans, corn on the cob, and Dad smoked some ribs. And then we made more chocolate chip cookies And then when I got home, I was still a little hungry. This was around 9. I had a raspberry yogurt with some Ritz crackers. And that is everything I ate for an entire week. That is, again, a very average week. I start every single day with my Cliff Bar. It is the only thing that does not upset my stomach first thing in the morning. I do wake up starving every single morning, probably because of my lack of protein at night for dinner. I'm aware of this. Trying to work on it, you guys. We're a work in process. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you like these type of videos in the future, because it was kind of different. Just kind of a different perspective of my life on my channel. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye, friends.